Well, my name's Dave, and this is the Best Dual Sport Bikes channel, also the Pennant Racing channel. Important that my little horsies, the color of my little horsies, matched my shoes. That's important. Also, thank you very much for spending some time with me this evening. I'll try not to let you down. So I have these new steel pressure plates. Now, I did make them before. These ones are better. Those ones sold out. Everybody loved them, but I found ways to make them quite a bit better than those. So this is the new one. Looks good, right? With its black oxide coating. It is lighter than the other one. It's cut a little bit different. This is a 13-ounce one, like a true 13-ounce one. And then we also have this new one here with the tricky holes in it. And this is an 11-ounce one. What's with the holes, you say? Well, these are holes that are cross-drilled in the outer diameter, which was the best way to lower the weight between the two, because you want to do it at the outer diameter and feel it. If I had lowered the weight inside of it, you really wouldn't have felt anything. So we've got a double bang for our buck. You'll definitely feel the difference between the two, but with these cross-drilled holes, it picks up the oil in the oil bath and it scoops them into the clutch pack here, right into this first fiber plate, and it really helps keep things cool. And Yamaha did this with their racing ATVs for quite a while with their GYTR products. And I think some other clutch manufacturers might have done it as well. It works well. So this is the way that we separate them up. 11, 13, or about 12 and a half. And the stock assembly here, lightweight aluminum, and this pressure plate here is weighing right about 7 ounces. So the difference between the two is true because the diameters are the same. To put it in perspective, this was an 11-ounce clutch weight that we used to make and sell, and we still have them if you want them. Hey, it's the only one on the market that works. At least the holes are drilled right and the thing's machined right, so it won't break a clutch basket, unlike most of them out there. But this is 11 ounce, and sorry, well, the diameter's the same. This is 11 ounce. This weighs 11 ounces. This weighs a lot more than 11 ounces, but this is 11 ounce more than the stock assembly we're taking off. This we added to the stock assembly. But you can see the difference in diameter. And that's what's key, is the difference in diameter. So at this bigger diameter, the effects are felt much, much more. And it's very simple to do. You're just taking your stock assembly off with your first steel plate, and you replace it with this. And there will be a second little instructional video on how to do it. And that's it. Put the rest of your assembly back together. Things work as normal. I would go with the bigger one on 450s. Reason being, they need all the help they can get. They have a lighter crank assembly than the 500s. The 500s, you could go any route that you want. If you're going to be riding it hard, you might want the one with the holes. Maybe keep things a little bit cooler. 2 strokes, also 250 and 354 strokes. Go for the one with the holes. I think that's better for you. Keep the weight under control, and you're probably using the clutch maybe a little bit harder, and you'd want the clutch holes, or the oiling holes in there. That's been tested now with a lot of people, and the feedback's spectacular. 250 and 350, 250 and 300 2-stroke guys, you know, with this hard duro kind of stuff, really, really, really helping with the traction and the wheel spin control, but not hurting the acceleration much. A little bit on the 250s. I mean, it is a decent amount of weight, but it's more effective than a flywheel weight, and it does what it needs to do. So there you go. Clutch weights are a thing of the past. Don't even give them a second thought. Just go for these big boys here. Get all the traction you need, all the throttle control you need. And on the 500s, one really nice thing about it, which nobody really thought about, is when you're going down the road, it just doesn't have that chuggity, chuggity, chuggity thing to it with the big piston hopping back and forth. It's much smoother when you're just cruising down the road at 60 miles an hour in 6th gear. Yeah, you don't feel the pulses near as much. It's much more electric, which is very nice. actually. It's much more fun to ride. That's it. Simple to do. $100. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas. It's almost Christmas. Thank you very much once again for watching this channel, and boy, I'll talk to you next year.